Alright, y'all, what's up? It's JD. We're back on the Mustang project. Let me grab my charger. My phone's actually fixing to go dead. Just give me a second. Anyway, guys, we got the motor, excuse me, got the motor and transmission, all that mounted. Took us all day. Most of that was because I had this little steering bar. When you buy this kit, I guess, whatever, it has this little piece, this little metal bar, you gotta cut it. Then we also had to cut holes into the motor mount brackets. The customer brought it in and it was supposed to be a K-frame for an LS with the motor mounts, but there was no way it was gonna fit. So we had to go in there and fab it. But now it's in a good position. It doesn't have, like, it's not slammed in the back. I don't know where the center of gravity or whatever is as far as the front tires go, but I think it's still okay. I mean, it's kind of about right here. I think it'd be all right. It's got good clearance here, and there's nothing touching. The only thing that I see right now is there's a brake line right here. So I'm gonna just kind of flex it over and then put some heat wrap. Other than that, there's no clearance issues. Even the transmission. Hold on, let me. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark. I mean, it's not gonna focus. It's too dark in here. I'd have to do it with the light on. But there's no clear. We have to cut a hole. I'll just point to it. It's right there, actually. That little, yeah, that is the 4L80 shifter, the round grade knob. And so we cut a little hole clearance for that in the side of the tub. And then there's those two square holes. There's a hole there, and there's a little square hole there. I'm just gonna get some sheet metal and cover that up. Then that hole will cover it up. And even the hole where the where I guess it was a manual shift, and so you have this big hole where the shifter used to come through. Well, we're going to be installing that shifter knob. It's I can't remember the name of it, but we're going to put it in. So it doesn't need that much metal missing. It really doesn't. It just needs a hole and then actually your mounting bolts. And so I forget the name. Shift gate. No, this is a B&M. A B&M shifter, so we got the little boot for it. We'll be able to cover it up hopefully with this, so you won't see much of that hole, but I would still prefer to have that metal over it, so that way when it's mounted it's more sturdy. But yeah, so little concern. I think it's got like a fiberglass hood, so I'm okay with that, but I just know we're just gonna have to get down quick and then go over this way. And then also I'm trying to negotiate with the client to change this to an LS1 so it'll come out straight, and then it can travel over to the hot side of the radiator instead of having to come and doing that, because it's kind of more level with it, so it kind of doesn't need to make that little hard bend right there, you know. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm gonna block off the heater core. I mean the heater hoses for the heater core. All that's gonna get blocked off. So, and then it's only gonna be running an alternator, no power steering, no AC. There's a metal bracket. Oh, right here. We're gonna be running this. It's pretty cool when it's actually he didn't know it at the time or whatever, but anyway, it holds the alternator. The LS alternator sits down low, and then this is the actual Mustang power steering pump. So I thought that was like, oh, cool. So we're just gonna run it with alternator only, and he's gonna have that bracket there. He maybe in the future will go with power steering. I don't know yet. But so we're gonna put that on, get a nice belt, probably put a little paint on this pulley. It's kind of dingy. So, but that's the kind of stuff I'll be talking about. Like if you, when you bring a stock motor here in these parts, this is how they look. Even when you clean them up, the coil packs. I mean, it's functional stuff, but it just doesn't look clean. If you want it looking nice, you're gonna have to either buy it brand new, or you're gonna have to get some kind of paint going, and that will add on to the labor. As far as just getting everything super cleaned up, even with the pulleys, we'll clean them up. But yeah, so that's it right there, guys. We're gonna be taking this one here. This is a 5.3. It's going to go in a client. The truck, it's not here yet, or actually it's a Caprice. I'm sorry, it's a Caprice. It's 5.3. We're going to be putting that stage 2 cam in it. Oh no, I'm sorry, stage 3 cam. It's going to get some new LS7 lifters. We're going to put a slim oil pan on there, basically dress it out so it can go in a car, F or B body to be exact. So we got more videos coming in for that. And then also we're going to be building that 6.0. It's been bored 30 over. I'm sorry, not this 6.0. There's one outside that we're going to be rebuilding. This one's going to get rebuilt after this 6.0, but that's number 2. You're number 2. This 6 over here is number 1. So we're going to get that one built. So we'll be making videos for that. And then also I'll be having some other videos for my truck as well. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back.